Hey YouTube, how are you? If you're new here, hi, hello, how are you? Today we are finally stuffing part 2 of my tax return. So this is all going into the manifestation journal. So unfortunately my bank didn't have any $100 bills, so we have a whole heap of 50s here. So in total there should be $1,270 here. So let's count this out. We've got 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 51,000, 152, 250, 270. Oh, I got a bit lost at the end there. So I've got a heap of old gross notes, but I do have some pretty ones to play with. So pop them at the front. We'll use those first. Pop all these ones off to the side. So we're stuffing, finally, I feel like, my manifestation journal. Journal? Binder? All right. So house deposit. House deposit is always an electronic payment. I don't actually stuff any cash into there, but that is plodding along really nicely. So I've got some, I don't even know what I'm saying in this video. I've got some trackers made up. I've also rearranged some of the envelopes in here. I've just sort of put them into an order of what I feel is most important to least important. I've also written up and laminated some goals in the back here. So this is just going to be an overview of what I'd like to have in here by the end of things. So let's jump to the front. Let's skip house deposit and let's jump into appliances. So appliances, if you saw the tour video for this binder, this is going towards a washing machine. And from this money today, I'm going to be stuffing $250 into appliance. So let's grab a heap of 50s. We got 51, 52, plus another 50 makes 250. So I am going to be coloring in, but I will fast forward through it. So basically in here, I've got the washing machines being worth $25 each. So I'll need to do 50, 100, 125, 150, 200, 250. Let me just count that. 51, 150, 250. I might just, no, I will color them in. So I'll fast forward through this. Okay, so the goal for this tracker in the end will be about $800. I'm hoping that's going to be enough to actually buy a washing machine, but I've been doing just a little looking in catalogs and things like that, and it doesn't seem, look at that, wonderful. I love being left-handed. I've been having a look. I don't know if 800 is actually going to be enough, but we shall see, I suppose. I think all the ones I've been seeing are like 900, but 800 is going to get me, you know, part the way there, and we're just going to have red pen on me for the rest of the video, but that's okay. I am going to leave the tracker out to the side just to let it dry because I don't want to be messing up my nice new envelopes. So these ones, as I mentioned in the tour video, they are from Cash Queens Australia. This is exciting. This is the first time I'm actually putting cash into the envelope. So appliances, that's got its first little stuffing. How exciting. Now, emergency. My emergency fund is going to be getting a very big boost today, and that is going to be getting $400. So again, I'll just grab a stack of 50s. We've got 51, 52, 53, 54. All right, so there's 400. Now this little savings tracker was, or savings challenge was just a little freebie I got from Cash Queens Australia when I ordered the envelopes. I did make the little blue inserts myself just so I can take them out and change them out if I need to. So they were just plain envelopes that I ended up getting from Cash Queens Australia. Put that back in there. All right, back here. So the little piggies on here are worth $50 each, so I can colour in $400 worth. And I'm gonna go with, shall I stick with a red theme? Let's stick with the red theme. All right, I'll go in, I'll colour this in, and I'll fast forward through this. So this is the first time that I've ever had an emergency fund outside of my house deposit. I sort of had it all, pardon me, lumped in together in the house deposit, but I really just wanted to have something separate that purely was for emergency, just so if I had to dip into my house deposit, I didn't feel so guilty about it. So again, I'll leave this one up to the side and I will let that dry out before I pop it back in there. Look how old and grotty that $50 note is. What's the numbering on that? CC, so it's not even really that old, it's just had a hard life. The only thing I was really worried about with having so many 50s was that this envelope was going to get a little bit of a workout being so thick, but I will do a cash condensing as soon as I can get my hands on some $100 notes, which hopefully won't be too far away. All right, now moving day. Moving day is going to be getting a nice big amount today as well. So this is going to get $300. So let's grab chunk of 50s, 51, 52, 250, 300. All right, so I've got my little moving day tracker made up here. The boxes are worth $10 and the trolleys are worth $25. So let's figure this out. I've got 25, 50, 100. So this whole row is going to be worth 200. So what am I putting in here? This is going to be basically full because the total for this is 400 and I'm putting 300 in there. So I've got 240, 280, 300. Let's count that out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 100, 300. So I won't fill this one in because I'm just going to take my time and actually color this one in properly off camera. But basically on here I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I should have known that. I've got $100 left and then this one will be fully funded. So I'll pop that one off to the side and I will color that in properly off camera. Let's pop this money in here. That went in a little bit nicer this time, didn't it? Alrighty, bits and bobs. Bits and bobs is just going to get $100 today. So as I said in my tour video, bits and bobs is just to be able to, buy matching sets of plates and towels and things like that. So $100 is going to be worth 20, 50. It's going to be worth a whole row of the leaves, but I am going to go in and colour them in green because that just feels like the right thing to do. So I'll forward through this. I kind of wish I'd picked something, an easier leaf to colour in than the Monstera because, as always, I can't colour in between the lines. Alrighty, I've decided just to outline them for the time being because they're a little bit painful to colour in, but I might go in and colour them in a bit better off camera. So I'll pop that over there and we'll pop this $100 into bits and bobs. Probably hear the cat meowing in the background. I am still house sitting at the moment. So 6 months ahead. 6 months ahead actually has $50 in there, but I'm treating this as an online payment. So it's got $50 in there. What are we going to do here? Holiday is going to get a little bit of love. I'm going to put $150 into holiday. I need 350s. Okay, so here's my holiday tracker here. This is one that I'll fill in a couple of times over. But let's go, I'm gonna do, so 150 is worth a drink and it's also worth a passport there. Right, at least those icons were a little bit easier to colour in than the other ones, but that holiday there has $150, so I'll leave that out there to dry. 150. Hopefully you can't hear the rain too loudly in the background. It was beautiful weather all week, and now today it's just decided to rain and be miserable, so that seems to be the trend here in WA at the moment. Beautiful during the week while you're working full time, and then it comes to the weekend and it rains. Alright, so new car is actually going to get $50 today, so I've made up my little tracker here. Again, this will be one that I colour in a few times over and finish quite a few times. So in here for $50 is going to be worth one of the wheels. So I might do, might go back to red. And I will start up in the top. Alrighty, I might do the spokes too. Alrighty, so $50 into new car. I'll leave that one out to the side to dry. Pop our $50 in here. So utilities, insurance and mortgage are not getting anything today. I was planning on putting $20 into 6 months ahead, but given that that's getting beefed up quite well in my bank as part of my buffer, I might find something else. I might pop the extra 20 into appliances. So what do we got? $20 is worth one of the baskets with the clothes in there, so I'll colour that one in. So that will now have $270 in there. I am just going to add it and check it. 51, 152, 250, 270. At least I can hide those old ugly $50 notes with a nice brand new 20. Alright, so I will leave these all off to the side just so they can dry properly and they don't mess up my nice new envelopes. But apart from that, we are well on our way to getting this binder stuffed up and yeah, getting closer to purchasing my own home. If you saw my September video, you will have seen that I got a pay rise. I'm getting some back pay, so the house hunt is well and truly on. So I want to be getting this binder stuffed as quickly as possible. So if you'd like to see me continue to stuff this, make sure you hit subscribe, and I will see you very soon in the next one.